In this video, we are going to take a look at ApplicantStack Onboarding. Onboarding provides new employees with the tools, resources, and knowledge to quickly become successful and productive. Onboarding can be used as a standalone product or in conjunction with your ApplicantStack Recruit. It is easy to switch between your ApplicantStack Onboarding and ApplicantStack Recruit by selecting the drop-down menu at the top and selecting Recruiting. Once you select Recruiting, it opens up your existing recruiting account. When our candidate accepts our offer, we can pull up their account in ApplicantStack Recruiting, select Job Offer Accepted, and hit Confirm Stage Changes. Now that candidate is in the hired stage and the information is now in the ApplicantStack Onboarding. The home screen is where you could see a list of all of your summaries. You could see your activity summary, where a list of any emails will be listed here, as well as your task summary of all the incomplete tasks that are assigned to you, as well as the pipeline summary. From the home screen, you also have the ability to easily search for hires, manage users, configure your account, as well as update settings. The pipeline summary shows you the hires as well as the tasks that are associated to all of those hires, as well as the different stages. These stages can be customized for your particular onboarding needs. We could take a look at the hires by choosing the Hires tab or choosing the number underneath the new hires. Here we could see a list of all of our hires currently in the system. From this screen, you do have the ability to manually add in a new hire, as well as add in any existing employees to the ApplicantStack Onboarding module. Let's take a closer look at a new hire record. This was the new hire that was added from ApplicantStack Recruit. As you could see, a lot of the fields have been auto-populated. All of these fields, as well as most of the system fields, can be customized for your particular onboarding needs. We can also manually add a new hire from this screen, as well as search for a new hire, export information, email the hire, add tasks, checklists, and notes. We have the opportunity to print the information, edit, as well as configure and view portal. Assigning tasks. You can assign tasks to a new hire or to any ApplicantStack user. You can manually assign tasks by clicking here or here. You also have the ability of adding checklists. A checklist is a bunch of tasks that are put together so that you can easily assign tasks to a group of people. Manually adding a task. You could choose Add Task, and here you have the option of creating a new task or choosing from a template that you can create in your library. Let's choose Order Laptop. Here you could see that the information has already been populated into the description of the task, as well as who it's assigned to. Let's go ahead and hit Save, and then we can return to the new hire, and now you could see that a task has been created. You can add a checklist by choosing Add Checklist, and then choosing the template that you'd like to use. These templates can be created in your library. Go ahead and hit General New Hire Checklist. You could see all of the tasks that are associated with this checklist, and then hit Save. Now we can see all of the tasks that are assigned to the new hire as well as the ApplicantStack users. When an ApplicantStack user logs into their account, they will see their new tasks that are assigned to them. You also have the option of setting an email trigger, letting them know that the task has been created. The new hire receives an email with their login credentials for their portal. That is where the new hire will see all of their tasks that have been assigned to them. We can view this email here. When the new hire logs into their portal, they could see their contact information as well as their manager and all of the tasks that have been assigned to them. When your new hire is ready to begin the tasks that have been assigned, all they need to do is click Start Task. Your ApplicantStack Onboarding will have the federal and state tax forms available to you in your library. As you can see, some of the information has been auto-populated. Once the new hire completes their information, all they need to do is hit submit, and now they're able to begin their next task. Now we can easily see which tasks have been completed and the status of each task. Forms can be set up where multiple people need to fill out parts of a form. So for example, the W-4 Federal Employee Withholding Form needs to not only be filled out by the new hire, but also by his manager. You also have the ability of adding forms, adding attachments, viewing or adding any additional emails, viewing submitted questionnaires, adding notes, and seeing the new hire history. Returning to the list of all of our new hires, we can now see that 4 out of the 9 tasks have been completed. We can also easily see the task progress of all of our other new hires. Clicking on the Tasks tab shows all of the tasks. On the top, you could see the different filter options where you could show it by manager, by the assignee, by the status, as well as the types, as well as the different stages. The Library tab is where you have all of your form templates, as well as your questionnaires, email templates, your tasks, as well as your checklists. So for example, here's the forms template. You have an opportunity to either request a form or you can import a form from our existing library. Here you could see this is where you would import your state tax forms, your federal tax forms, and any miscellaneous forms. So let's say we want to choose the tax forms and we want to choose Delaware. Choose Delaware and then we'll hit submit. Now we could see that the Delaware W-4 form has been included in our library. Also included in the library are your questionnaires. Here you could see we have a bunch of samples. Click on the questionnaire you want to look at and you could see the different questions. You can also edit the questionnaire and add additional questions. Here we're going to add a single line text and we're going to ask for pant size. We can make this a required question. Once we hit apply and save, the new question is a part of this questionnaire. We can preview the questionnaire by clicking on preview, and this is what the questionnaire will look like. You also have the option of creating a new questionnaire. Also included in your library are your email templates. Here we can see a couple of samples. You could choose the Welcome and New Hire Portal template and then choose Edit Template. What we could see here is that this email is triggered when a new employee enters the ApplicantStack Onboarding product. The email is immediately sent. You do have an option of having a delay. Here you could see the message. You also have the option of adding in mail merge codes by clicking here and adding in any one of these codes. Also included in your library are your tasks. Here's where you would add any additional tasks to your ApplicantStack Onboarding product. And also you have the option of adding checklists. Here you could see that the General New Hire checklist has these tasks. If we would like to add tasks to these checklists, you can go ahead and hit Edit Template and then just choose which form or which task you would like to add and then hit Save. The final tab is the Reports tab. Here you can create reports or have custom reports created for you. Let's just generate this report. Here we could see the number of total hires and the hire date. It's easy to create a report as well as export the information to a CSV file. Your ApplicantStack onboarding product can be easily configured to meet your particular onboarding needs by going into Configure Account. Here's where you can configure your hire fields. Here you can easily create, reorder, or edit your fields. You can easily edit a field by going into the edit icon and changing any information for this particular field. You also have the option of creating a new field. So if you wanted to add additional fields, you could do that here. You also can configure your hire workflow stages. Here you can add additional stages to meet your particular onboarding needs. You also have the option of reordering the stages as well as deleting stages. You also have the option of configuring your hire workflow actions. This makes it easy for you to move your hires through your workflow stages. Let's go ahead and create an action. Let's call it Paperwork Complete, and we're going to have that action button in the paperwork stage, and then it's going to end in the orientation. Once we hit Save, we could see that that new action has been created. We can see that action by choosing the Home tab and seeing that there's one new hire in the paperwork stage. When we choose that one hire, we could see that this new hire is in the paperwork stage. Now we just created this button, so we can click Paperwork Complete, and now the new hire is in the orientation stage. We can see that by going onto the Home tab and seeing that there's one new hire in the orientation stage. If you have any questions using any of the ApplicantStack products, you always have the option of choosing Ask a Question and filling in the required fields, and this goes to the entire support team. For more information about ApplicantStack Onboarding or any ApplicantStack product, visit ApplicantStack.com and request a free trial, or email sales@applicantstack.com. Thank you.